Hi everyone, welcome back for more Let's Play the Seventh Guest with MagickLorelai.
Hey everyone!
Now, if you recall, we just had a rather interesting scene between two people that nearly made our protagonist have trouble breathing and throw up.
Yes, two mutually consenting adults.
Yes.
Unfortunately, one of them was also married.
And turned into a goat.
Which may or may not have been his lifelong desire.
Maybe. But anyway, we could go in that door, but we've seen ghosts over here. So let's explore the rest of this hallway, shall we?
Can't do anything with that
Unfortunately, we can't interact with that painting. So we have a second door off to our immediate right here. A third door right there. Another door right here. Just letting everyone see the layout of this place. And there's a door at the end of this hall. We will be going through all of these in some order.
Ah.
But for now, we might be able to catch a few glimpses of a few other ghosts wandering the hallway. Very well timed. And just in case you actually think she's beckoning you towards one particular room or one particular area, she's not really. She just kind of shows up randomly on this hallway and it just basically entices you to advance.
Yeah. I do wonder, though, just why she's there. It's never actually explained in the game.
Nope. And so
it's
we
just
have
like random
three
ghost
more
lady.
rooms at the end of this corridor. But now, since we have actually started exploring over here...
Oh, God.
And random ghost lady again.
But this time she's indicated exactly where we should be going, apparently.
Yes. So we will go in there.
That's actually kind of creepy, the way they did that.
Which is where I was planning to go anyway.
Oh, it's so beautiful. And, oh, it's a maze. I remember doing something like this when I was a little girl. You have to follow it all the way to the center.
That's a labyrinth, lady, not a maze.
And you do not follow this one to the center. But I am going to do something here, because this rug, in and of itself, as she said, is a maze. And you need to remember this. I will explain better when we actually run across the maze we need to traverse, but this map right here is actually the layout for a maze we will go through later. You can barely see it, but right here are the entrance and exit. So what I'm going to do, because this is the modern age and I have Windows, Alt, print screen.
Yeah, he's a cheater just like that, folks.
Yep.
But believe me, it will save us a lot of time.
Because you have to navigate that maze with these clunky controls. Shoo, come on. Open up paint. Paste screenshot of the entire window there. Don't you love it, folks? The modern technology we have at our fingertips to do this type of thing.
And never mind that when this game first came out, by the way, we didn't have internet walkthroughs.
No.
We didn't have, I mean, there wasn't a lot of easy way to navigate this the old-fashioned way. The best thing you could do is something like what Sarat just did, like try to take a screenshot and save it.
or if you actually got to the maze and didn't know where you were going, graph paper.
The real traditional gamer thing, graph
Yes.
paper.
Oh yes, and we are about to happen upon one of the more annoying puzzles in the game. Not the most annoying by far, but one of the more annoying because it takes forever to do, even if you know exactly what to do. So we click this, and suddenly we are presented by two rows of bishops, two columns of bishops.
Surprises.
No, I don't.
Okay, the rules of this puzzle: you have to get these white bishops in these spaces, and these black bishops in these spaces. You move one at a time.
As you know, bishops can only travel in one direction.
They only travel diagonally. That's it. That's the only way you can travel with a bishop, is along the diagonals.
And they will automatically travel, I believe, if I recall this correctly, they'd automatically travel to the extent that they can travel to.
Sometimes. If there's only one possible place for them to go, it will often it will often move it for you, but sometimes you'll have extra places you can go and it'll make you choose.
Oh, okay.
Now the big rule about this, you cannot put a bishop in a position that will actually send it into harm's way. So you cannot put these bishops in you cannot put bishops in a way that would actually have them get caught, quote unquote.
Or attacked by the other side.
Right. So this black bishop is covering these areas, so I can't move a white bishop into here, here, or here, because it would get taken. Or I can't move a black bishop into any of these squares. And because your bishops will be moving, your forbidden squares will change as the game goes on. So realistically, there's only one real way to solve this. Well, let's see if I can remember what I have to do.
It would have to start with either the top or the bottom one.
Yeah, you would think. You would think, but no, I don't think so. Okay. And see, that one automatically moved for us because there was only one way for it to go. If it moved up here, it would have been caught by that one, so it couldn't go anywhere. Well, let's see.
Well, that would have ended up freeing up, yeah. And actually, I think you can move the black one up to that corner.
I
couldn't
clicked
you?
it and it just automatically, but you can't move it up to here because...
No, I mean up to the, in front of the white bishop, can't you? At
Nope.
the top right?
Because this one would take it.
No, I mean, I can't point at the screen, but I mean,
You mean
the one
this
you
one?
just moved
Oh, the one I just moved?
to that black square in front of that white bishop. It doesn't look like there's any way that it's going to be attacked by either side.
But that kind of inhibits what I can do after that.
True. Well, I meant like move it into the spot, but yeah, I see your point.
Which way should I go now?
But I can do this.
Ah.
Which way should I go now? Which way should
And now
I
I
go
want to
now?
move this one up.
Ah, okay.
Which way should I go
Now I can move this one in here. I don't think you'll be staying there the whole time, but... And see, I can't move that one in there yet because he's down there.
Which way
But I
should
can move
go
you down
now?
here.
Which way should I go now?
Move you up to the middle. Move you back so I clear up that space.
Which way should I go now?
Get you out of the way there.
Which
Then
way
I
should
can
I
move
go
you
now?
down here.
Which way should I go now?
I did mention that this puzzle was one of the annoying ones, right?
Yeah, the tedious ones that take forever to do.
Oh yeah.
Which way should I go now?
And that takes care of the first half of these. So now we've got to get the ones that are on the white squares, which will be mostly the same process. It will just be, you know, it'll just be shifted it'll just be shifted kind of on its head a little bit. Kind of shifted inverted, basically, of what we just did.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
If you'll notice, we basically just doing this whole thing upside down from what we just did.
Ah, yeah, okay.
Which way should I go now?
Still doesn't make this any less tedious.
No.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
But it is still very interesting.
And let's see.
Which way should I go now? Which way should I go now?
Okay.
I think, can you move, no you can't.
Which way should I go now?
Put you there.
Ah,
Which
yes.
allows me to put that one there.
Which way should I go now?
Yay!
Despite Stoff's, you know, obvious opposition to us solving that.
What, no cutscene?
No, no immediate cutscene, no.
But there was another puzzle.
It just... This is a big hint that you need to remember that maze, because it lets you look at it again. And again. And again. It will show you puzzle there, but it's basically, yeah, let's remember. Keep looking at it. See, that's all it does. You click on it to interact with it, and it lets you look at it again. Click
I
on it
see.
here to interact, and it pops you back up into the room. But that's your big hint that that is very, very important for later.
Other than the lady pointing it out.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
this door,
despite the fact that
this door right here becomes important later, but not now. We will be
Indeed.
returning here later. But now, let's show off the secret passages here. I'm pretty sure there's a secret
famous
passage
picture.
available here. Or maybe not.
Oh god. And for those of you who don't know, just as a side note, that picture actually shows two different types of nighttime creatures that stalk us in our sleep. The night imp, or the alp, Sitting on your chest is actually a result of a very misunderstood early interpretation of sleep paralysis, where you're kind of aware, but your body isn't responding to you. People used to believe that it was because an imp was sitting on your chest and preventing you from moving. The horse, I forget what it symbolized as well. But anyway, a very symbolic picture. What is it doing in this house, I wonder?
It means nothing.
But of course they had to hammer it into your head and have the imp stab the woman.
Yes, the picture vandalizes itself. So anyway, I would have shown off. I picked the wrong fireplace. There's another fireplace I can show it off with later. But yeah, some of these you click on the areas and it'll just instantly warp you to another room in the place. Which is nice if you can remember where they all go, and if you want to go to the rooms it warps you to. Not so nice when you're actually trying to explore a room and you click on something thinking it's going to be cutscene or interaction or what have you. But we have this.
What? Why, it's almost like that was backwards.
Mm-hmm. In a mirror.
And again, highlighting the door on the other side.
And the music box. But we still can't go into the door yet.
Curious.
But we will do a little bit more exploration next time, as it is time to stop the video. So, when we return, more rooms, more puzzles, more awkward scenes with ghosts. Take care, folks. See you next time.
Hope to see you then.